Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, it is a cold, overcast winter's day, mid-December right now. I have the Potensic Atom with me today, and Potensic just released an update to their app, and so I want to see if maybe that helps the connection problems that I'm having with the drone. I'm going to read off my iPhone here and tell you what it says on the Potensic Pro update. It's version 3.3.1. It says it optimized the settings interface of Atom SE. Of course, this is the Atom, not the Atom SE. Optimized interface layouts of Atom SE intelligent flight modes. Again, that's different. That's not the drone we're flying today. But it said it added support for the new camera features of the Atom. So they must have added some features. We'll take a look and see if we can see what those are. Optimized access permissions for photo library. Who knows what that means? And then optimized other known issues. Now that's the one that I'm hoping might help with some of the connection problems that I've seen with this drone. And we'll take a look at whatever the new camera features are. I don't know. We'll just, when we get in there, we'll take a look at the menu and see what those are. Again, it's a cold, overcast day. Not an ideal day to be doing this kind of flight, but you take your opportunities when they can. So let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okay, I've got a screen recording started here so you can see what's going on. The drone grabs satellites really quickly and reports ready to go. But let's take a look at the safety menu here. One of the things on the signal lost menu that I figured out, and some of the commenters told me, is right underneath there where it says signal lost, you click on that little chevron, and you're going to want to uncheck that. If you leave that check, when it loses signal, it's going to go all the way up to 400 feet or 120 meters, and you have to do that every time you fly. And if you so what'll happen now that I uncheck that is it'll come home at the 35 meter return to home height that I have set there, which for this area is more than enough. Don't need it to go up 400 feet. I don't know why Potensic has that on there. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But you can see our other settings there for altitude. I've got it set at 117 meters and infinity on distance. We can take a look at the battery. I'm sure it's good, and it certainly is looking good there. The About menu here, you can see the app version, and I'll show you the firmware versions here. And yeah, let's see, camera. Let's check that camera because they said they added some things. You can change white balance. We've got all the grid lines on. Signal receiving, is that? I don't know what that means. Anybody in the chat knows what they mean by that, let me know, but we're going to leave that on auto. And we might as well format that SD card just for the fun of it. And we're going to confirm that. And so it said we got that successfully done. Okay, we're back on the main menu. We're shooting in 4K 30. And let me click on this stuff to see if we see any changes there. I don't see anything new there. So let's click on this other menu here to see if we see anything new there. Yeah, you can't do that till you're airborne. So I don't know. We'll see if there's anything else in the camera menu once I take off here. But let's, yeah, I want you to confirm that the battery's in there, and it is. So let's hit that again, and we'll slide. And the drone takes off as usual. Let's see, I did not start recording, did I? Okay, we've got a recording started here. There's one other thing I want to look at. I want to go back into the menu and see if there is anything here, yeah, where it may change, anything that would change the the RC settings, in other words, with regard to control signal. But I do not see anything. Calibration there, repairing the drone, gimbal fine tuning, yeah, nothing there. Let's look at that about page again. Nope. Safety page one more time. I don't see anything about the signal. Just wanted to double check that to make sure, you know, if there's not something you can fine tune with the RC signal on the drone. But anyway, there we are. Let me drop that camera down so we can do our droney. And you saw how cloudy it was behind me there. It's just under 40 degrees, 39 degrees I think it said on UAV forecast. So it's fairly cold today, but not a whole lot of wind, although I do see the flags moving around here. Let's do our droney here, reversing up. And you know, this thing, I do like their control signals. Yeah, I'm immediately having FPV screen lock up there and a little bit of a crooked horizon. But I definitely saw some issues with the FPV screen. So I had a commenter ask me about the antennas. He said I was pointing this end. No, you point the flat part at the drone. We're right pointed the flat part of the antenna at the drone. So just want to see that. Holy cow, look at that horizon that got crooked. And there our FPV screen is breaking up. So yeah, I don't know. I'm full stick forward right now. Yeah, okay, now we're seeing it come back. Yeah, I don't know what to say. So whatever that, yeah, look as I turn here, look at how that horizon just goes all wacko. You know, that is really, that's just unacceptable. The whole reason you have a 3-axis gimbal on a drone is so you can get good stable footage. I'm actually, my FPV has kind of come back here now, so that's a good thing. But let's stop there. So one of the things you can do when you have a crooked horizon is you can yaw the drone. Well, yeah, I hit the yaw and I had so much delay in the signal. There we got it right. Look at that. See, so I yawed back and I got I got a relatively flat horizon again, but I'm seeing just a little anomalies. And as I turn again, yeah, there goes that. And it's breaking up on me. It's, you know, it's really difficult to fly the drone when you can't, yeah, more anomalies. When you can't see where it's pointed, it's hard to know what you're taking a picture of. So, gosh, this isn't going to be much of a flight. I'm sorry. Holy cow, there, yeah. Let me see if I can I'm just trying to guess and see if I can point it back towards us. Goodness gracious. And again, if anybody's asking, the flat part of the antennas are pointed straight at the drone. Look at that breakup. Holy guacamole. Okay, I think I got it pointed towards me. I am not 100% sure, but I am full throttle. And we're in normal mode. Yeah, it's kind of coming back towards us. So we'll. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if I can go across the street. Although I haven't got a lot of confidence. It's coming towards us here, and I'm keeping the flat part of the antennas pointed straight at the drone. It's right over the top of me here. So we'll go across here. Let me raise some altitude. Let's get some altitude. Give this guy the best chance that we can. And let's see how far out here we can do it. We'll head out over the towards the Walmart. And you know what? The horizon is flattened out. And, you know, I've got pretty good, you know, well, now as soon as I turn, it gets crooked again. However, gosh, we're out there about 400 meters. And, yeah, I might be breaking up a little bit, but even the FPV has improved, so yeah, nothing wrong with that. Let's see if we can get out there to the corner. Clear to the corner out here, and you know what? The signal's not bad right now. It's juddering just a little bit, stopping. Yeah, there we go. We're losing it. But you know, we're out about 700 meters or so, and it's coming in and out. So okay, now it's just frozen. So I'm going to let go of the stick. And we'll call it good. So there it came back to us at 838 meters. Now let me see if I can turn it around. Yeah, and then, you know, you saw the break up there on FPV. And I'm just slowly trying to yaw it around here as our horizon goes crooked. And there's some birds checking us out. So I wonder what the heck is that thing in there flying around over their field. And there's the Walmart as it's... My FPV screen is going in and out as we do that. So in any case, we'll bring it back here. I don't think there's much, you know, again, when you can't reliably see where you're pointing the drone, it's really hard to fly and know what you're getting a video of. And I will add that, you know, the people, I got a contact at Potensic, and, you know, after my last video, she asked me not to produce another one, and that they would get back to me with, you know, if they had a firmware update or something. Well, I haven't heard back from them, but they had this app update, so I kind of thought, well, maybe that's what she was talking about, but evidently that's not it. But see, look at how the horizon has straightened out here. Let's see as we get it back over the field here. We'll see how it does. I'll do some turning here, and we'll see if it can maintain that flat horizon. So again, I got the flat part of the antennas pointed right at the drone, and yeah, see there, that quick yaw. Let's see, it's almost right over the top of us right now. There's that little drone moving right along too at 10 meters per second. So now that I'm higher up, you know, no, as soon as I say something, then I lose the picture, the FPV feed, and the FPV feed is frozen up. Yep. Don't know what to say. I'm going to let go of that stick because I don't know what the drone's looking at. So yeah. Okay, this is just, let's see if we can kind of turn it around here, maybe. I don't know, it's frozen. Yeah, look at that. Just by pure luck, I got it pointed back towards me. Let's see if we can go to the other end of the corner of the park here. Gonna try that. Yeah, it's just really hard. You know, the way the FPV feed is breaking up here, it's really difficult to fly the drone. Yeah, there it's just completely blank. And I mean, the drone is right in front of me. And it's high enough that there shouldn't be any problems. So yeah, you know what, guys, I don't know what's going on there, and I'm watching it go in and out here. I'm going to stop recording here right now. Maybe. I don't know if it took that signal or not. Could be that my fingers are just so cold. There, we got it to stop recording. I'm going to see if I can take a picture here. I don't remember if I've ever done any photography with this drone, so I'm going to try and swipe over to camera mode. There we go. And now, gosh, okay, I was just blurry on there on the screen for a second. And again, what I'm hoping to see is they said they changed some things on the camera, and I don't know what those are. So We're still at 52% battery. Now it switched back to video. Now that's odd, isn't it? I switched it, and then all of a sudden I looked back and it was on video again. Okay, we switched to camera mode. I am going to take a picture, maybe. It's going in and out. Okay. I'm not sure if I took a picture or not. It says it's returning to home. So I don't. You got me, folks. I got no clue what's going on there. So let's see if we can start recording. I'm going to do that on the controller. Not allowed in current mode, but it looks like it started recording. Okay. It wasn't very far away from me. And what's funny is the signal meter, the RC signal meter looked okay, but it said it lost. Well, I assume that was a loss of signal return to home. I got no clue. I got to be honest with you. I'm bringing the drone down manually here. You can see me down there, and let's back this guy up a little bit. We still got some battery, so I want to see if we can do some stuff with it. Raise some altitude. Maybe we can, and boy, I'm going to pick the camera up so you can see. Nice crooked horizon there, but which is, again, is disappointing. Okay, I'm going to stop recording again. I'm going to click on that quick shot menu and see if we see anything new in there. Now you'll see the tracking at the bottom, but I don't see anything new. So I don't know what they added to the camera interface, but anyway, while we got some battery power left, I'm going to try a spiral here. And let's see, I think I need to draw a target. Okay, we got that. And let's let it do a couple of loops. I put it on 3. I was trying to get it to 2. There we go. We're going to click go, and it's going to go clockwise. And what the drone will do is it will go around us, move up and away, all at the same time. So we'll see how it does here. We got enough battery power that it should do it. I put the drone up high enough that it's above any trees or anything out here. And it's doing pretty good. And you know what? What's funny about this is, look at this. I've got pretty good FPV signal. Well, yeah, as soon as I said good FPV signal, it froze up for a second. So I guess I shouldn't say that. And it should do another loop around us here. I gotta tell you, I like their intelligent flight modes on this drone. And again, I'm holding the flat part of the antenna, pointing it straight at the drone. For people that asked about that. All I'm gonna say is, not my first rodeo. I've flown a couple of drones before, so I kind of know how the antenna works. But in any case, we are just on our second lap around, and the drone, God, how high? It's still rising. It's up there about 55 meters high and is moving away from us, executing it perfectly. This is great. These intelligent flight modes on this drone are good. And you know what? Horizon, I mean, we're looking down right now, but it looks pretty straight, so that's a good thing. We're 90% there. And as soon as this is done, I'm going to start recording again, and we will we'll do a return to home. And this drone does not have, it's almost there, 96%. Closing in on it. And boy, it's up there. Let's see, we ended up, and now you're losing some FPV, but it's at 99%. But it's high. It's about oh, now then we just lost signal, or I lost all my telemetry, I can tell you that. So now it's back. Okay. Let's see if we can do yeah, it did its own return to home. So yeah, so it's returning home on its own. It lost signal. I don't know what to tell you. It's difficult to fly a drone, and you see it's right above me, and I'm holding the antenna straight up at it. Okay, the flat part of the antennas, right? So the drone is coming down here. And it looks like it's going to be pretty close to that to the landing pad, so should be pretty good. Let's see how it does. And it should. I can't remember if this guy, does it pick up the camera when it gets down there, pick up that gimbal? Oh, look at that. It's further over than I thought. Okay. So let's see if it picks up the gimbal when it gets down here to the ground. So those downward sensors, no, and it doesn't pick up its own camera, so I'm going to kick that up myself as I'm standing here. Boy, slowly but surely. And I forgot to start it recording again, so my bad there. Okay, let me get everything shut down and we'll do a quick conclusion. Hey, okay, so the Potensic Atom, yeah, I got to say, another disappointment. I had hoped that app update they did might help with some of the connection problems and stuff that I've seen with this drone. And then also, man, that horizon is still wacky. I mean, there's times that it's okay and other times it's way crooked. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to get good, stable, what's the point of having a 3-axis gimbal if it doesn't get you good, stable footage, right? So those things are a disappointment to me. I think this drone has so much potential. It's priced right. It has a lot of good features. It flies really good. Potensic, you're so close. You got to get some of this stuff figured out, and you'll really have a runaway winner on your hand. But any rate, I guess that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I so appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. The Potensic Atom.